Hello everybody and welcome to DraftKings. This is DraftKings FC and this is week 9 of the English Premier League. I'm joined this week with my usual pals. That's right, to my left we've got Jamie Hinks. Over the way there we've got Edo Del Monte, and of course next to him we've got Andy Davis. Now, this is the chooser, loser and gem section of our show. This is where my three friends here will break down who they think you should definitely pick, who you should certainly avoid, and who, if you're a smart guy, could be a nice little hidden gem you can slip in your team there. Perhaps someone that's not really in the headlines, but certainly someone who's worth their weight in gold and a good budget. Let's start with Andy Davis. Andy, I would like your chooser, your loser, and your gem.
My chooser this week is, of course, Xherdan Shaqiri, because I love him, and he's Xherdan Shaqiri. My loser, I'm going to be controversial. I'm going to pick someone from my own team.
What? This is another first.
Go.
What? Why?
No, I'm going to go. I was going to go for Jordan. I'm going to go for Jordan Pickford, the Sunderland goalkeeper. I think he's going to have an absolutely horrific time. The only Sunderland player that's actually going to get away with it this week is John O'Shea. He's the only one that's going to get away with it this week. So yeah, Jordan Pickford is my loser. And my hidden gem, I'm going to go for Tom Heaton. Because despite us expecting Burnley not to do so well against Everton, at 4,000, he's too cheap and is worth too many points to ignore. Even if Burnley have a shocker, he's going to get you points. So, yeah, my chooser, loser and gem are them.
Lovely choices, Andy. Now let's move to your friend to the side there. Edo Del Monte, your chooser, loser and your gem, sir.
My chooser is Andros Townsend. Despite the price, I really have problems with his Leicester City defence, and I think that he's going to have a heck of a day. And I think, predictably, Christian Benteke will too, so keep an eye on those two guys. Our loser is Riyad Mahrez, maybe a bit obvious, but after another great midweek performance, I really worry about his Premier League form. So far, Champions League, he's got 3 goals and an assist. In the Premier League, he's got 1 penalty, I believe. So not so good. Our gem is, my gem is Mo Barrow, costs you just under 6,000. I think Swansea will have a good game against Watford. He's averaging just over 8 points. I really like Barrow. I think he gets involved a lot in the kind of build-up of play. Wouldn't be surprised if he got an assist either. So I think he's quite a solid pick.
Excellent. And finally, my friend here to the left, it's smiling Jamie Hinks. Educate us, Jamie. Who have you gone for?
I've gone for Theo Walcott as my chooser because he's just playing, as these guys have already said earlier, he's playing so well at the moment. Him and Sanchez seem to be linking up just perfectly for us. I think that's the main reason he doesn't do so well for England is because he doesn't have Sanchez, he doesn't have Ozil. I don't think it's anything else, and Cazorla and the rest. My loser is Simone Zaza of West Ham because I literally been reading so many stories about how he had this great game against Palace last weekend and he was rubbish.
You were there?
Yes, I watched the whole game and I was just like, I got out of it at the end and I said to my dad, you know what, Zaza was rubbish today. Then everyone's like, no, he had a great game, like held the ball up really well and stuff. It's like, no.
Was that a Cockney there?
No, this was just like...
I saw this wobble.
But like, he didn't and he hasn't scored yet and he's a striker, he doesn't score goals. This is my problem with him. And if he plays a certain amount of games, I think they have to pay a certain amount of money. I don't see him getting to that certain amount of games because I think they'll just send him back. And my hidden gem is from the same team. It's Manuel Lanzini, who I was just... It's sort of just biased off me watching a game last week, but I thought he was very, very good. Took his goal well. He's got Payet in the team with him, so he's always going to be getting in and around the area to score. And I think he's 6,700, so he's not that much. He's not that cheap. I think he's that much anyway. But I just think when you've got Antonio and Payet there as well, he could be the low-owned guy that gets you further up in one of those GPP contests, and it's against Sunderland. And only John O'Shea is going to play well. The rest of them are going to be rubbish, and he can't hold them all on his back.
No, he can't. I think that's
He can try as he might, but he will not.
I think it's a very, very good pick, actually. If West Ham play well, I think Lanzini will be a part of that, and they're playing Sunderland. So that's what these guys think. That's their choosers, their losers, and their hidden gems. What about yours? You can listen to these guys. You can pick them or not pick them. It's entirely up to you. That's what's brilliant about DraftKings, everybody. You're going to take a look at all these wonderful players that's on offer this weekend. You're going to pick them within that budget, and you're going to play your friends. You can win prizes. It's not just a game of skill. There is rewards, too, if you're very good. It's up to you. But this is DraftKings, and welcome to the big time.